Hola! I'm here for breakfast today in Mexico. I'm living out here with my wife at the moment, and obviously I'm a big fan of KK's Priest, and I've just woke up to see they've done a new music video which is amazing. Sons of the Sentinel, that's off the Sinner Rides Again album, and it's going to be cool to see. I'm good friends with KK. I've interviewed him, and it's just awesome to see he's doing such great work, you know, and keeping the metal alive. I'm just here eating my empanadas, typical Mexican breakfast, and I thought I'd give the music video a watch and kind of react. So yeah, here goes. It's a bit random, but yeah, watch me eat my empanadas so they don't slip off the plate, and watch the new KK's Priest music video. Napalm Records, cool. Great visuals, bit Star Wars going on at first there. Awesome. I'm loving KK's hat. And Sean's drumming is so fast. That voice. Ripper's still got it. It's got that extreme high vocal style. Even higher than I think he sang on the Judas Priest albums he was in, you know, which is very cool. Sons of the Sentinel! Such a great song. Loving the video. It's all completely crazy visuals, fire, and I love KK's hat. Reminds me of the rock and roller early Priest, you know, where he wore the hat, and those early videos, live videos on the Old Grey Whistle Test. The Sons Sentinel! Very cool. Ripper in the desert with his creatures, his metal creatures. Nice beautiful vocal there. Kind of showing his clean range now. Send them down. Bit of a kind of sleazy vocal there. And then a nice scream. KK shredding. AJ now twinning off with him. Just like the Priest duo, you know, as good if not better. KK turn it up then. Now AJ again. Twin harmonies, beautiful. The video itself really cool. You've got a whirlwind going on behind them. Metal whirlwind, reaping the whirlwind. Like a Robocop type thing there, or iRobot creature. We are the sons! KK there. I've never seen him singing like that on there. We are the sons, so that's cool. defenders. Cool, and it ends with a robot with his arms folded there. Yeah, very cool video. I love it, and I love the song itself is what's really drawing me in. But the video is amazing. I mean, the visuals. I mean, I recently reacted to the Priest music video that's come out, and it's a lot more kind of basic in terms of this. It's amazing to see how KK's keeping the standard real high. It's cool to see what they're both doing, but I think in terms of keeping the metal alive and the extreme kind of side of metal, it's very cool. You can see KK's always been the heavy metal guy, with all the songs he's released. They're full on metal, reminds me of the Painkiller days, very extreme, and I think that's what a lot of people want to hear, especially these days. And they've still got a lot of depth within the music. Ripper kind of sings some clean sections, and then I've noticed he uses this real powerful extreme high, which he didn't really do in the days with Jugulate and Demolition. It was kind of a lot lower, kind of grungy, I guess, almost metal, with a dark, down-tuned thing. I don't know if this is down-tuned or not, but it doesn't sound it. It sounds quite high. His voice itself, he's screaming on another level, which I love. I love that he's pushed his vocal to the absolute limit with these albums and really screamed it out high, extremely high and constantly and consistently. Very cool, and anyone who says about Rob's vocals, you can't knock Ripper at all. He's he's a powerhouse. It's pure metal. He's screaming his lungs off and it's just insane. The video, very cool, lots of cool visuals. I don't even know where to start with that. There's so much going on. It's amazing just to watch. That's what I expect from a heavy metal video. There's no kind of reluctancy in my watching where I think, is that, straight away it's like, yeah, that's what you want to see. I think sometimes it's hard for bands to get a visual and to suit themselves, and it takes a bit of evolution. But I guess KK's such a pro by now, even though this band's new technically. There's Priest sort of sound in there, obviously, because he is a priest. He's one of the priests, but along with Ripper. But it's a very unique sound, really, for the band, and the visual straight away. There's no evolution needed. This straight away, what you want to see, and you see it. Pure musicianship. I mean, Sean's drumming always blows me away. He's very great player. He's they say Travis had Scott Travis with his double kick drum playing. Well, I think Sean's really giving him some competition there. It's completely extreme style of drumming, and reminds me of Bobby from the Holford band. He had a very great style of drumming too, very extreme like that. So it's great to hear that sound. You don't hear it enough these days. That kind of proper extreme classic metal drumming. Obviously the new metal and all that has a lot of kind of extreme drumming styles, but this is classic metal. It's great to see a proper classic metal drummer, who can tear it up, and obviously KK is playing along with AJ. They complement each other beautifully. I think the way they complement each other is wonderful. It's it's beautiful. The harmonies, it's like I said earlier, it's it takes you straight to the Judas Priest twin duo kind of thing. It's as good, if not better. Really nice harmonies, and I think a lot of thought has went into it. What I like is I think KK's kind of knows what people like. You can kind of tell he's studied probably what it is people want to hear and what they like, and it's kind of it's great to hear such an extreme song with so many beautiful melodies in there. He knows he's got to have these beautiful twin duos and some crazy guitar parts, and he knows it's just got to be heavy. metal. I'm only censoring myself in case YouTube doesn't like me swearing, but I don't really care. As you'll know on a lot of my videos, but I'll censor myself on this one because it deserves views, this video, just to get the music video out there even more, because it's such a great song. You've got to check it out. So yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, Sons of the Sentinel. It's something really special, I think, and the music video, to go through it again, just looking at little parts of it, you've got, like I said, kind of like iRobot, kind of, it's like the world's ending, it's kind of the world's been taken over by robots, and which I think could be a true premonition with the way technology advancements are going. It's not a great world we're living in, so this could be a bit of a premonition here. You've got these metal creatures in the desert, and you've got like fire in the skies, a hellish sky. Obviously KK's hat, like I say, from the rock-a-roller days, that style, you know, KK always looks cool in a hat, so that's awesome. Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, great visual. Yeah, so for me, the songs are 10 out of 10, the videos are 10 out of 10, brilliant. You know, it was cool to listen to some of the new Priest stuff and this quite close together, because I can kind of get a true sense of the different sounds. And like I've said in those videos, you know, you've basically got two Judas Priests. You know, it's you can pick for yourself which you think is the Priest. You know, because the name, to me, the name, you know, doesn't matter. It's the music, and it's you know, for me, this is true Priest, you know, and I'm glad Priest is still doing stuff too, because you can kind of listen to some of that, listen to some of this, but I think KK's really hit the nail on the head with what I want to hear these days. As a fan of Priest for many years, you know, I want to hear this kind of stuff. This is the kind of metal I'm like, yeah, this is cool, it's extreme, it's powerful, and it's cool videos. It's you know, nothing's been left to chance. It's all been, a lot of thoughts went into it, a lot of time, and I'm sure money. Looking at the video, you know, it's very great visuals. You know, they haven't held back on anything, so I think it's great. They've really went to town on, you know, all these music videos. You know, they've done a few music videos, which is cool. I know that's what people want to see. They want to see KK shredding away, you know, and you know, he's still got it, obviously, because he always has. He's always at the top of his game. You know, I went to a few shows. I went to see him with Ross the Boss, which was his first return at Bloodstock. He was kind enough to put me on the guest list, which was cool. And I snuck backstage and met Dee Snider and Cradle of Filth and a few other bands, and saw KK, so that was very cool. And I got to see him perform Ross the Boss, the first comeback. And then I got to see him again at the Wolverhampton KK Steel Mill, when he did a show with Les Binks, the original Priest drummer, who drummed on albums The Killing Machine and I usually remember better, because I've just woke up not long enough. My brain hasn't fully woke up yet, so I don't want to get any wrong. But yeah, he did Killing Machine and Unleashed in the East. I think some other ones as well. But he did that show, which was kind of the early KK's Priest evolving that show. Really, they had Dave Ellefson from Megadeth on bass. They had Binks on drums, Ripper on vocals, AJ on guitar, KK on guitar, and it was an early evolution of KK's Priest. And then obviously they went on now, and I recently saw them in Birmingham as the proper KK's Priest. Saw them in Birmingham, O2 something. I can't remember the exact name of the venue, but that was great. Saw KK there and hung out with him, and yeah, he's always just a top guy, really kind guy. Yeah, we had a good laugh, and yeah, it's always great, you know, to know him. You know, great to have done an interview with him back in like 2020, 2019, something like that, and still be talking to him now. And yeah, good friend. So yeah, awesome. I'm loving what he's doing. I'm loving the sound of the songs. I'm loving the music videos, and it's great. I can't wait to see them live again. I'm currently in Mexico because I've got a bit of a new life now. I'm living over here most of the time, but when I get back to England. Hopefully he'll be touring around the same time, as I spend a bit of time there and a bit of time here at the moment, but I'm here till April now, mid-April or so, so yeah, I won't be seeing much of England for a while, but I'll be looking out for any tour dates, and I suggest you do too. Live, they are insane. It's such a great sound, and Ripper always blows me away live. It's great to hear him really screaming. I went with my friend and I said, this is proper heavy metal, you know, this is what you want to hear, this is heavy metal as it should be, you know. And it's great to have KK's Priest holding the fire, you know, and carrying it on, that sound, you know, and I'm sure there's more and more to come, because it's so great and they're so prolific so far with their releasing videos and songs and albums, so I'm looking forward to what's coming in the future now. But yeah, I'm so glad they released this. Each video's been really different. This one's really cool, loving the visual. Ripper, fantastic job, the whole band, fantastic job. Tony Newton, you know, he's always a killer on bass. He's you know, always you know, what you want to see, you know. Reminds me a bit of Maiden, his sort of movements, you know. So yeah, proper heavy metal bass player as well. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching. I loved it, as you can tell, so yeah, I suggest you watch it too. I better eat these empanadas before they go cold now. I got so distracted by the video. I've still got them all on my plate. So yeah, subscribe and hit the notifications. Music wise, I got a few playlists with different music videos, and I'm on all the platforms, Spotify, iTunes. So if you want to check out my music, I do a lot of screaming. So check out my songs as well, and hope you enjoy The King of Hearts, Burn the Priest, Changes in You. There's a few songs I think you'll enjoy, so check them out on whatever platform you want to. I've also done this song Razor Edge, which Tim Ripper Owens himself featured on as guest vocalist, so check it out. By me, Metal Matt. Enjoy, but yeah, keep listening to KK's Priest. They're on all the platforms, and download their songs, because it helps all us artists when you guys are downloading our songs and you know, sharing them, streaming them. You know, sharing is great. Share all your friends is always great. It does help a lot, believe it or not. Just sharing. So yeah, do what you can for KK's Priest. Just yeah, keep defending the faith. All the best, guys. Turn on notifications, or you won't see my videos. It might be bad.